Yeah, I'm Will. I'm Gentleman Rose Club. Getting my hair cut by Charlie.
Alright. Sweet. Will, you said, right? What we're doing for Will today is we're going to be doing like a mid to high skin fade, just to take up the foils to about here, just on the temple, and then with the top we're just going to go for a real messy textured, all going forwards, and then when we get to about here on the head, we're going to start like quiffing it back on itself. His hair is really straight and really thick, so his hair just grows outwards, doesn't grow down. So I'm going to be doing a bit of clipper over comb. So I've started off with my wool detailers, and I'm taking it just on and above the temple there, and I'm going to follow that line all the way across the head. So how's your New Year's, Will?
Yeah, it's alright. Doing some children in America. Doing fancy and simple. Yeah.
The rest was lovely. Nice. Basically what this does is it just gets all the hairs that were stuck to him from the detailers, and I feel like it even makes it easier when I go over the foils. It like softens it up a bit. Sweet, so now I'm in with the foils. What I do is hold them back to front, and at the very bottom of the neck put a lot of tension in there to get nice and smooth, and as I make my way up the head just slowly release the tension and it'll fade it out. So now I'm starting to reach the O-bone. I'm really not pressing that hard. Keeping the skin taut. The reason I flip it is just I feel like I'm a little bit more nimble and I can take turns. I can curl around this ear a lot more easier. So now I've swapped over to my wall icons. I've put on my one guard, I've closed the lever, and I'm just taking this line, I'd say about a finger's width above the detailer line. The reason I'm doing about a finger's width is because that leaves me with enough space to fit in a 0.5 and get 0.25 to fade it between. Now I'm left with two lines, my detailer line and my one line. I'm going to close the gap, I'm going to put on my 0.5 guard. Now I'm not going to take it as high as I did with the one, I'm just going to take it just underneath. And I'm just going to go lower and lower and lower until that detailer line is gone. Now I've got my wall icons, I'm just going to open it halfway, not all the way, about halfway in between the 0.5 and the 0, so that's now 0.25. And when I hit the line, I'm just going to flick up. Good way to tell when you've hit the line is that you'll hear it. Take it easy, guys. Nice. Now I'm going to swap over to my balding clippers, my wall balding clippers. Got out my wall comb, and I'm just going to do some clipper over comb where I left off with that one line. The way I'm holding my comb here is that I'm digging in where the line is, and then I'm resting the back of my spine, the spine of the comb, on his head, and I'm pulling out, keeping it square. As long as I'm holding my comb in square against his head, it'd be a square haircut. For the final part, wall icons, fully open one. And now, where I left off with the one previously, and then I clipper overcombed, there's a slight line. And now I'm going to be going over with this open, and then I'm going to slightly close it until that line is gone. And so I don't ruin what I did with the clipper overcomb, I'm going to make sure I just keep the clippers square, meaning I'm going to be against the skin, and then when I hit the line here, I'm then going to kind of take off ever so slightly. And until that... Yeah. And I'm even, oh look at this, I'm spinning the customer as I go with the clippers. That's just efficiency.
Charlie the razor spinner.
Razor spinner. Sweet, so I can still see the line there. So now I'm going to go even shorter. I'm now going to go to that's a 125 and go again. You'll know when you've got rid of it, obviously, because you will visually see it, and also you'll hear it go. There you go, I can hear it now.
You almost see it as a noose around your neck almost.
So I'm actually going to go to an open 0.5, and I'm going to hold it 90 degrees to the head and flick at it. So this is very minuscule, longer than a 1. You're not feeling so good? You're not feeling so good? I've just wet the top down. I'm going to push it all forwards because that's the way he's going to wear it. And I'm just going to scissor over comb around here just to blend it in with the sides. Anyway, so what I've done is I've now sectioned the top into 3 triangles. He said 4. 1, 2, and 3. These 2 triangles I'm going to be connecting with the sides, adding lots of texture, pushing it forwards. Sweet. And then when we come to this center triangle, this will all be going forwards until we reach this point. Everything on this side of the comb will be then pushing backwards, off to the side. Backwards to the side. So what I'm going to do, start off with the right side. I'm going to pick up at an angle. This is now the side where I scissor cut, and I'm going to point cut it. So where that shortest point is, just blend it through by point cutting. Nice. Now new section. Same again, shortest point. Point cut my way out. New section. Shortest point. Point cut my way out. Like a broken record. Sweet, that's that whole section done now. So they're now both connected. Let's comb them away from the center. I'm now going to do that trick that Carlos hates. So I'm going to be combing forwards, and as I go in with the scissors, I'm going to pull out and close at the same time.
It's just weird if you stab someone's head with that.
Oh, it will that'll be a sue. If I ever go too fast or a little bit too carried away, what I use a comb as a guard. So I actually, so it's the comb that's going to be taking the battering.
I can see that now.
Yeah, actually, if you look at my comb, you'll see it's got lots and lots of slice marks all along there.
That could be someone's head.
That could have been someone's head, but I've done the comb instead. So now taking it straight across. As you can see now, short point, short point. It's just the center that I need to blend in, and I'm going to do that by point cutting. Alright, sweet. Now we're at that fringe, like I said. I'm going to take my section, because it's going to be going over to the left, so I'm going to start my sections at the left. Take my comb, go straight down, just in a straight line. And I'm going to pull it over to the left side. Short point, short point.
Right.
Connect. Next section, straight down.
You said it. It's £20.
Comb that away, don't care about that, don't care about that, only care about this piece.
Just a fade, £20.
Pulling it over to the left,
Is that what everyone says?
and I'm point cutting it.
It's just a fade. It's insignificant. So you said just a fade, that's £20.
Oh no.
Side, yeah.
This is our first victim of that, isn't it?
And just on top.
Oh mate, this is going to be expensive.
You need to add that one to the list.
Board. Nice, now I've connected the fringe and I've pushed it over to the left. I'm now going to go through the centre and just add more texture.
So what are you going to be paying 20 quid to?
For textured haircut, I'm going to use some sea salt spray. This is the Beardbrand Tea Tree sea salt spray. Just like to spray it in the air. Make sure it's in at the roots.
Yeah.
When it comes to styling it, just finger dry it, pushing it all forwards. And then when it comes to the fringe, finger blast it. Just get all in there and just think what would Mahesh do, and then it'll be alright. Oh. Sweet, bro. Nice, man. Alright, Will, mate.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Sweet. So we just got that mid to high skin fade, and then the whole top just textured and forwards.
Good.
Nice.
Happy?
Very happy.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.